16. Cosmic Irony. There was once a man, an American man. This man met a woman, an American woman, and they fell in love, as people tend to do. They got engaged. Shortly before they were to be wed, this man's fiancée was killed by a drunk driver. This man, this good man, was devastated as any person would be. The pain, sadness, anger he felt towards the drunk driver, himself, God, anyone who could be blamed, was immense and was consuming him alive. The pain of loss was causing this good man to self-destruct. But then he did something about it. He took his pain, his hate, his loathing, his sadness, and he used it to create. He created something beautiful. He created a story. The story of a good man and a good woman who were madly in love and were ready to be married. He created this story reflecting his own life. But in his story, the man and the woman are both killed by common criminals in a random act of violence. These things occur every day. However, in this story, the man rose from the dead. He returned from the dead to avenge himself, the love of his life, and the love that was taken from them. This man was infallible and unstoppable. He avenged himself, his love, and their love. Then he crossed the river and returned to his love forever. The story was beautiful in its raw emotion. It slowly began to spread. More and more people heard the story, and more people agreed it was beautiful. Years later, people eventually decided to make a movie about this. A script was written, crew was hired, and actors were auditioned. The leading man, a wonderful American man, was young and full of life. He had experienced his own personal tragedy in his life, the unexpected loss of his own father at a young age. He was able to relate to and understand the point of the story, the feelings of the story's creator himself. Upon the near completion of filming the movie, an accident happened. The leading man was shot, on film, for real. A truly bizarre, freak accident with very little possibility of actually ever happening again. Small mistakes from many people adding up to the death of another. This man, the leading actor, he was a fiancé. He was set to marry the love of his life after filming of the movie was done. The woman whom he was to marry now was experiencing the life of the man who created the story. A broken man takes his pain and his hate and creates something beautiful. He gives it to the world, and the world says, "Thank you," and begins to give back to the man. Then the man's creation causes the death of a man who was the physical face of his creation. And with his death, another person experiences the same loss as the creator. Two broken souls connected through individual and shared experiences, the same pain and understanding. I'd love to give them a hug. It is not right and it is not wrong. It is life. It is the cycle of pain and loss and happiness and joy. Just when you think you have overcome, that there is some kind of altruistic presence to make things right in the world, you find the very harsh reality that there is none. We are all individuals, and it is up only to us to make sure things go right.